Hello everyone, this is the Toadski, and today I am going to show all of you how to make a Terraria server on January 6, 2013. Two of the main things that you're going to need to do in order to create a server is port forward, which I'm going to show you how to do, and create a static IP. First, let's go to the static IP. One thing that you're going to want to start is you're going to want to go to here and run cmd. This little thing will pop up. Then what you're going to want to do is type in ipconfig and hit enter. Now all of this should pop up. You're going to want to scroll down here and minimize it. Now you're going to want to go back into your start menu and go to control panel. Then you're going to want to go to where it says network and internet, view network status and tasks. Then you're going to want to go to change adapter settings. And guys, if I go really fast at any point in this video, feel free to pause and rewatch so that you understand what's going on. Alright, so you hit change adapter settings. You go to your internet. And by the way, guys, I'm using Linksys router, so if you have a Linksys router, you're in luck because it's going to be much easier for you. But if you don't, I'm sorry, I can't help you specifically towards it, but it should be somewhat similar to what this one is. So you go into your internet, and then what you're going to want to do is hit properties. Wait for that to load. Then you're going to want to go into sharing here. And for me, this was unchecked, and you really need to check this because otherwise it's not going to work. Allow other network users to connect to this computer's internet connection. Make sure you have that checked. You do not need to have the second one checked, and I personally do not like to have the second one checked, so that's it. Once you've done that, you can hit OK. Then you're going to want to go back into properties. And down here you should see Internet Protocol version 4. You're going to want to select that and hit properties. And now this is where it comes up. This, when you first pop it up, should have obtain an IP here selected and down here selected as well. You're going to want to say use the following IP address and DNS server addresses. Once you click that, it's going to ask you to enter these. Everyone's computer is different, and that's why you open the CMD command prompt before. You're going to want to enter your IP4 address, as you see here, in the same area, your subnet mask, see what I've done, and your default gateway all in the same area. And then, in order to find your DNS servers, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to launch CMD, command prompt, and you're going to want to type ipconfig \all. Hit enter. And if you scroll up a little bit, you'll find DNS servers, and there'll be two of them. The preferred DNS server is the one on the top, and then the alternate is the one on the bottom. You just enter it there. Once you've entered all of that, you can hit validate settings upon exit. It doesn't matter whether or not you do it. When I do it, it kind of bugs out, so I don't do it. And once you've done all that, you hit OK. And congratulations, you guys are halfway there. You have just created your static IP. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go on the internet and you want to type portforward.com. Once you've got here, this is the part that you need to look up yourself, and I don't know the specific answer because everyone has a different router. But specifically, you're going to want to choose your router brands, and as I said before, mine is Linksys. And then for the router model, if you go to your router and you look on it, either on the bottom or somewhere on the top, it should say the type it is. You're going to want to look down and find it, and eventually you will. Mine is RT54GS. Then you hit that. Then what you're going to do is, for Terraria server, it has a bunch of applications listed down here. You're going to want to go to T, obviously. Scroll past it, sorry. And hit Terraria. Then all you need to do is follow these instructions entirely. If you just go down and follow these, and it's extremely simple for you to do, then after you've done it, you're all done, and you can then launch, once you have your static IP and you've port forwarded, you can launch Terraria, and then you can, one sec, let's just wait for it to load. You can launch Terraria, and then since you've made your IP address static, you can, that allows other people to use your IP address and connect through it through the internet. One last thing before Terraria pops up here, you're going to want to go up to the top here on portforward.com, and this is your external IP. This is the IP your friends are going to need to type in when they're connecting to your server, so you're going to want to remember this so that you can tell them. So what you can do here, there's two things you can do now in order to create your server for Terraria. You can go into multiplayer, host and play, and choose it, and it will do it for you. And then you can just tell your friends the IP, and the port will always be 7777, and then you can join. Or the way I like to do it is you go down here and you type in %program files %, and you're going to want to go into program files x86. You're then going to want to scroll down to where it says Steam. Click that. Click Steam Apps, Common, Terraria, and then Terraria Server, and that will launch this. This is extremely easy what you do. It's basically the same. Here, I'll show you right now. So say these are my two maps, first and our server. So let's say I wanted to make our server the server. So I would do 2 because that's the one you want to press. It's right next to our server. Max players, let's say 8. Server port, always never change the server port. Make it always 777, otherwise it will not work. And you can put a password if you want. And once you've done that, you hit enter. And then this will set up the server for you. It just loads the world data and everything. And the difference between this and just loading it through Terraria is that even if you go off Terraria, the server will still be up as long as you have this window open. Until you type in exit in here, the server will always be open for other people to play. So it's kind of more dedicated than the other way. So now that you've done that, all you need to do is go into Terraria, multiplayer, and instead of host and play, you say join as your character. And then that IP I was talking about before, your external one, you enter that here. 107, mine is 107.3.76.44. Enter that, press server port, it'll say it's found it, receive it, and then you'll be able to play. And I don't have any friends on right now, so I can't show you guys exactly someone joining, but I promise you it does work, okay? If you guys have any problems or anything, please comment, like the video if this helps you. I'll be answering comments, trying to help you guys out, and if you want to see another how-to, let me know. If you want to see other games, let me know. And if this video was a little confusing to you, if I was kind of going too fast or something different makes sense, please ask in the comments, and I'll do my best to help you out. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Bye.